Hello and welcome to another thrilling episode of Expedition Aladragor. I am your Dungeon Master SniperGuy, and I am joined, as always, by the Billy Brews Crews. Say hello, Billy Brews Crews.
Hello, Billy Brews Crews.
When last we left off, we had a thrilling Act 1 of our adventure. Our heroes left from where they started in the Skipping Stones, traveled across the continent of Aladragor, met some swamp gnomes, ended up being framed for the murder of a mayor in Port Starboard, found themselves heading up to the Green Keep, where they were briefly held hostage, after doing crimes that they didn't know were crimes, but that they should have probably known were crimes.
There were no crimes committed.
Just
fun.
They, from there, headed north, having ran into a doomsday cult multiple times, and went to try and stop the mystery of why the waters had turned black with goo. And they found themselves discovering a city of elves in the mountains, making their way up to the source of all water on the continent, and cleansed it of what appeared to be a gelatinous dragon, where they then found several strange terminals that told them of a ship deep below the surface of the world that had several different access points, some of which had already been activated. Ending the activation of the source and cleansing the waters, letting them run clear again, the tower they were in the source collapsed, and they were whisked away in a swirl of water and magic.
Did it collapse or did it flush like a toilet?
The tower collapsed and all the water flushed like a toilet.
Okay.
So you were sucked down a hole, making the choice to go west or east, and you chose east, and found yourself blasted out of a hole, landing on a sandy beach. The salt-sprayed stones and driftwood-constructed buildings of Umbria rise up against the sea about a half a mile away to your north, and a serene sandy beach stretches along the coast to your south. There are many boats in the harbor. Several are clearly trading vessels, but they are flanked by a few massive gunships bristling with cannons and flying the flags of the Umbrian Navy. More armed ships patrol off in the sea, and far off in the distance, the faint outline of the floating island can be seen when the clouds don't block it. To the west, a flat plain of grass is occupied by a large cohort of soldiers, wearing chainmail, standing in rank and file, but all looking at you, a few pointing their spears, most just looking confused. They're all looking your way, and they're all wearing Umbrian colors, but they're clearly startled by the people who just emerged from the ground in a burst of water out of what is now rapidly closing sinkhole. You collect yourselves and stand up and look around, and all of you hear in your head, "Hello? Testing? Is anyone there? It's been a week."
Hey, Malran, meet us in Umbria.
He
phone who dis?
He replies back, "I am in Umbria."
How did he reply back? He only gets to send one message.
Why?
He sent one, then you sent one, and then he replied to your send.
No, I was replying to him.
Look, we're just gonna go with it.
What? Why? How'd you know to go to Umbria?
That's a great question.
His reply to that one, I didn't. I was lost, and you said to run, and so I went somewhere that seemed safe.
So you went to Umbria?
Well, Umbria was the...
Umbria's not that bad, guys.
No,
I mean,
it's
come
not-
on.
it's
I
not
know it's
like
like
that.
it's not like murder capital of the world.
I
or
mean,
anything.
Umbria
look,
was run by
we're
like
not-
a cult.
We're not
I mean,
going to
it
get
is,
into
but-
the fact. We're not going to get into the fact that you can't
A-
afford
a-
proper building materials. Look at all that
different-
driftwood.
A
But
different cult, not the one we've been dealing with.
One of the
we talk
soldiers
about-
yells out, "Hello?
Can we talk about the
what?
crime rates in Umbria for a second,
Yeah,
Phil?
I-
one moment. We'll get with you in a minute.
Are you all
We're
right?"
dealing
We're fine. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
we're
We
fine.
just fixed the waters. Congratulations should be in order.
What? The waters have been running clear for 3 or 4 days now.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's us.
What?
We did.
Yes, that was us.
We did
Do-
the thing. We
Would it
fixed,
help
we
if I like
saved,
spelled it?
we saved the world. You should give us presents. But first, we gotta keep talking to our bean wizard, so we'll be with you in a moment.
Can all of you roll persuasion for me, please? Just
Have you seen a large
group
undead
persuasion. That's a good thing to
Am I,
ask.
am I wanted in Umbria?
Probably.
9.
Meow
I
not
had-
saying a word
Yes.
persuades L.
26.
How did I get a not like?
Okay, so the 26 is pretty good. Then there were 3 failures.
Do I get advantage?
Hellyth, I will give you advantage because you are still wearing your uniform, right?
Can Hellyth roll intimidation instead of persuasion
Hellyth-
because she's a superior officer?
Why was
I think
Hellyth
my
in
persuasion
uniform?
would be better. What?
Oh, fair enough.
Were
I
you
mean,
in
I'm-
uniform still?
I'm not in a dress uniform, but I figure generally my clothing is like basically the
Well, yeah, you're wearing like Umbrian.
Royal
recognizable.
Navy with like all the.
You
rank
look like
insignia
you're
pulled
from
off.
here.
Okay.
26.
26. That's much better. Okay, the
That's- I have
soldier
a
kind
plus
of
7.
eyes all of you and says, "Oh, all right," and then kind of goes
What's his
over
rank?
and jogs backwards and goes in to talk to like a lieutenant-looking person, and they all just sort of are looking at you as you all talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
Anyway, Melrin, Umbria is real far away from where you started. Why did you come here?
Didn't he go north around and then like back down?
Must have.
Umbria
Like
is still real
I thought we
far
talked to
away.
him about that. I thought we told him to go that way.
Did we? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, and I think you used your message. I don't think he can.
Sure, but we can still argue about it, the feasibility
sure.
of it. Yeah.
Some of you
Um,
still have your messages left if you want to keep.
Osa's gonna stand up and start walking into town.
I guess.
Aren't we still in the boat?
No,
Are we
we're
not on
still-
a boat?
Well, I mean, we're not in
Came
the
through a
water.
sinkhole, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, you
Melrin
don't-
had the boat.
Melrin's got the
has
boat.
it.
You
Not
Melrin
Melrin
has
has a
it.
ship.
We were on like a shitty little rowboat that didn't
Mhm.
survive.
I'm going to send a message to Melrin and say, Melrin, this is very important. If you've been
Is the rum
in
gone?
the town, have you seen any wanted posters for... And then I get cut off because I use too many words.
He responds back, yes, I've seen a lot of wanted posters.
Crap. He didn't get the whole message.
No, I'm pretty sure he got the whole message.
Right. I'm going to go find a disguise. I'll be back, and I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
go,
go-
like, slink off.
So what the guards, like, at this point, several soldiers are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody stop.
I
Why?
run.
sorry,
Are
do
we
you have,
under
like-
arrest?
Does
Just
Umbria
save
have like
the
a
world.
border
Why are you
patrol?
stopping us?
Who are you and this is very weird. You just blew up out of the ground.
Yeah,
'cause we
guys, just so you
saved
know,
the world.
the Umbrian military is a little bit weird about random stuff coming out of the ocean. So just a heads up, like
But we didn't
that
come
might
out
be
of
part
the
of the problem
ocean.
here.
We came out of the ground.
What?
Yeah, but
what?
near
There
the-
was a lot of water. What are your
You're on the
names?
coast, right?
What's happening? Yeah, you guys
I'm
are like
going-
on the beach.
Yeah. I'm going into town to get a drink and something to smoke. Goodbye. And I'm gonna just walk past them.
Like
I'm
several
Brews.
of them move and put the spears in front of you to stop you.
I'm gonna. I'm having a really bad day.
Just explain who you are
I
and
am
what's
a man.
happening.
Do you say you're having a bad day out loud?
I think Osa is very clearly like at the end of his rope. Like it's been a terrible series of events. Like we did a good thing, but it's incredibly exhausting, and it's very clear, like in his demeanor, that he's like, and he's just gonna be like, I'm a dude that just got swept down a river for apparently 4 fucking days and just popped out of a hole in the ground. I'm
was gonna
going
say,
into town.
If
That
stuff
timeline
starts,
is wild.
if stuff starts getting like a little too tense, I'll step forward and just be like, my name's Hellyth.
Also, I don't know. I think you want to talk to your boss or something, and I'll gesture back towards the group and walk past.
Okay.
So
Good day. I'm Peter.
So at this point, as Hellyth walks up, you do see that a more regal person, clearly wearing like epaulets and has different like little medals, has a lot of armor that is like coral encrusted, very ornamentally, comes up and goes, "Hellyth, is that you?" And Hellyth, you recognize this as your cousin Sydney, who is in command of the land armies of Umbria, of which they don't have a ton of.
Yeah, that sounds like I instantly like facepalm.
Yeah, this is a cousin who got this job because they needed a job to be in the royal military, but didn't qualify for a more prestigious one doing anything with a boat.
They failed their way to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna face palm and just be like, is there anyone like more useful here?
Damn.
Hellyth, you wound me. We've been missing you.
Yeah, that was intentional.
God damn, Hellyth. I thought you liked your family.
Why do you think I moved?
Adventure? You joined an adventuring group. I assumed you just were bored.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got a little bored after sitting on the skipping stones for a couple of years, but no,
Oh,
That's what you went to that backwater?
I'm punching him in the face. Immediately. As soon as he says that.
Pacifist be damned.
I'm not, no,
There's
I don't
pacifist
kill
and
people.
then there's
I'm not a-
defending your.
I'm not a pass. Like I said, I'm at the end of my rope. I'm clearly agitated, and he just insulted my hometown.
All right, give me an attack roll.
I'm gonna snap kick him in the fucking head.
And I'll give you advantage because he would not be expecting this.
It'll be non-lethal, obviously.
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 20.
How much
to hit.
HP does he have?
It's not lethal damage.
Yeah, you
It's
fully
5 non-lethal damage.
sock this guy in the face, and he just goes flat to the ground. The other soldiers gasp and step back.
I think
I
he says-
giggle.
before he even like finishes the word backwater, I've like put a finger up to the guards, like 1 moment, and then I just like fully just sidekick the guy in the head, and I'm like, "Can I please go into town?"
Give me an intimidation roll.
Okay, cool.
I say I giggle, which is a sound that I assume none of you have ever heard before.
No, Billy is listening to you in your room while you're reading your lewd books.
I rolled a
How you
13.
would-
Yeah,
Nothing.
they are so taken aback by this, and none of them really liked Sydney. You can tell that, like, you heard a couple of people chuckle, and they just sort of step to the side, and everybody kind of looks at Hellyth and says,
I shrug and
"What?
keep walking.
What
The
should
drink.
we do?"
Then
Okay.
I walked into town.
All
He'll
right.
Wake up. I just.
Do you want to give us any orders, or?
Why would I give you orders? Like, do you guys not know what to do?
Well, we were doing drills, and then you came and knocked out the guy that was doing drill. So,
Did you actually need him to do your drills? Because if so, I mean, I feel like maybe our army is a little less well prepared than I'd hoped.
you know what? That's a good point. And one of them leans down and just plucks the epaulets off of Sydney and puts them on himself and says, "All right, men, let's do some drills." And
What's the rank that Sydney was wearing?
he actually had general on there. It was general of the land armies.
Okay, so then I will salute him as I walk away and say, "Have a good day, General."
He's still like kind of what? And someone's splashing
I'm
water
sure
on
he's
him.
confused, but also, I'll drink to him taking that position.
All right. Okay, so you all 10 minutes here and you've assaulted someone, and now we are moving into the city of Umbria.
What?
It wasn't even
can't be
me.
any what?
That's the scary thing. It wasn't even me who assaulted him.
Yes, I mean, like, it's not like he's like particularly close in line to the throne. No one cares.
There's like 100 soldiers out here, and I would say most of them probably couldn't see like all of this happen, but like 5 or 6 of them did.
I meant like important people don't care.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Little
so
people, they don't matter.
what do you guys want to do as you march north up into Umbria?
I guess Osa said he wanted a drink, right? I realize he's stepped out now all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Ah,
To the bar.
It's so
But
it's
yeah,
been
I guess-
it's been 4 days in a river. I'm pretty sure Billy's going through some real withdrawal.
Well, for you guys,
Like,
it
we
definitely doesn't
experienced 4
feel
days?
like that.
Okay.
You this should be shocking. That it's been I think it's been like a week actually, and because Melrin mentioned that it had been a week since he had heard from you, and so
the 4 days was since it had started to run clear.
yeah, because it takes a little bit, right, for all the water, and
Yeah,
so
when the dude said that, in my head, I was like, am I fucked up? I thought we just did that. I don't remember being told we were traveling for days and days.
yeah, this would be a surprise to you for sure.
Okay.
It's as surprising to you as it actually is.
So, how do we survive without food or water for several days?
Well, I mean, did you experience several days?
I don't remember experiencing several days.
So, I mean, the simplest explanation is just that we did not experience several days.
Did we all get, like, subdued at the same time? Everybody check for scars, and Peter immediately starts getting naked.
Yeah, so does Billy. Billy just starts taking everything off.
Hellyth continues to walk, and then also calls over her shoulder, "Public nudity is a crime in Umbria."
Peter puts his shirt back
There,
on.
you have no new scars as far as you can tell.
I
No
will
new
thoroughly check
unexpected
later.
scars.
Or I'll get somebody else to thoroughly check me later.
Yes.
Right, yeah, no, I could use a drink though, yeah. It's been at least what, 30 minutes since we've been like on land?
Ooh, celebration wine.
I'll find like a good dock bar. And I guess before I go in, I'm gonna disguise myself so that I am not wearing my Umbrian uniform. Like I'll cast silent image on myself.
Okay. So you are not immediately recognizable.
Correct.
All right. So you guys all kind of head on in. You pass through the front gates. There's some other travelers here. There seems to be more security than you would remember typically, Hellyth. There are like several guards kind of looking everybody over. People peer at you guys, you know, still kind of wet and dripping a little bit, looking definitely downtrodden. But
Is there
there's
anything like
Go-
wanted posters?
we're getting to that. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic coming in and out of the city. There's a lot of wagons, a lot of supplies. You see mostly like supplies going in. They're stockpiling a lot of food that you see coming in. A lot of grain is being shipped in from different traders. But leaving, you can see that there's like shipments of arms and a lot of spears and chainmail boxes getting carted out by soldiers heading off to the tents in the fields. But as you come
sounds
in, go ahead.
Sure. I just say this sounds atypical.
Yeah, normally most of the trading would be done by sea, right? And
Right.
you wouldn't normally see them taking like weapons out of the city by
Yeah,
by
those are supposed to
road.
come into the city.
There is as you guys pass through the gates and make your way a little bit, you do hear a town crier kind of standing in the center, handing out these little flyers, saying, hear ye, good pay for men and women who want to sign up for the Umbrian Land Army. Defend your city, defend your compatriots.
I'll grab one of the flyers if he's just handing them out.
Yeah. Yes,
We're
Osa.
gonna go find you a bar, Osa.
How far have we wandered from the beach?
You just passed into the city of Umbria.
Osa's gonna think better of his recent actions and jog back and pick up the unconscious general and carry him into town.
Oh, he's not a general anymore.
He wasn't
He's not a
unconscious.
general anymore.
It's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Uh,
Oh, never mind then. He's fine.
yeah, you guys are a half a mile away at this point.
Concussions are just really bad for you, you know. So
He's being he got
Sorry.
demoted by his own men.
I'll be back in just a second.
The flyer that you guys grabbed from the town crier says that they are recruiting soldiers. People have been asked to sign up to join the military to defend the city due to what appears to be an imminent incursion by a warlord.
Oh, yeah. Which warlord? Am I friends?
It doesn't say.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, to the crier. I'm like, who's this warlord? We just got into town.
This is. Oh, you haven't heard? The
Nope,
bells
just
of
got
war
in town.
are ringing, my young friend.
I'm not young.
Would you
I'm
like
an
to
adult.
sign up?
Well, I'm not a national, so no.
That's all right. You can volunteer. We'll put you in the front, where all the glory is to be had.
No, I'm quite good, thank you. But
Everyone knows the Vanguard's the best place to be.
Who's attacking
Vanguard's the best
Umbria?
place to be of
Who would
what?
dare?
From what we've heard, there's a warlord, a military force has been scouring lands to the south. They took the city of Starboard, of the port of Starboard, and they've been sweeping their way north, and they're headed this
Oh.
way.
It's what's her face.
Oh yeah, Tamsin.
Are you thinking of Timnal?
Yeah.
That's the one.
I
Tamsin,
think I
Timnal.
do like the idea that in quote unquote canon, Hellyth did say Tamsin, because I don't think any of us give a shit enough of a shit about that person to remember.
I like
so
how
long ago.
all the big bads you guys are just so dismissive of as a threat. Like, yeah, they're a threat, but they're an assholes.
They're dumb.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure Tamsin was a lot scarier than what's that other dude's name? Although
Lee?
also we were a lot lower of a level too. Did we ever learn that other guy's name?
Which
I don't
guy?
know.
The sniper that I
The
took
sniper.
the rifle from.
Yes, Thrin.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy was the biggest threat, and we killed the shit out of him. So, like, what is there to be afraid of?
Yeah, I mean, I got it after you've killed your first slime dragon. I mean,
The town crier's just looking at all of you, like, very confused. He says, well, they say the warlord's got 1,000 men.
can you
That
really
it?
count that high?
Why are you... You don't have to be rude.
Yeah, you really hate
I'm
these
just
people.
giving out the news.
Yes,
I'm
but you
gonna
don't
give him
even
a
know
silver
who
coin.
the. I just want to know who the warlord is. Like, dude, I've been up north recently. Just got in.
I'm gonna
You
give the
do know
crier a
there's
silver and be
nothing
like, hey,
up
can you
north of
hawk
here,
from like
right?
that corner? Sorry.
Can you what?
Can you like hawk from that corner? Because apparently we're now standing on this street corner.
Wait,
so
you
I'm
guys
just
are like in the middle of like a busy intersection. Like
Yeah, but we're the most important people in town, apparently.
the
Well,
town
not even
crier
that.
says,
just
like,
saved
I'll
the
take your
world."
silver, but I have been assigned by the crown to stand here and hand out these flyers. And are any of you going to sign up for the army?
No.
Oh, no, definitely
All right,
not. Why-
please move
why would
along.
I ever?
Thank you.
Wait.
Hear ye. What? What?
Why not?
Why not? What?
Join army.
We
What does
just
it mean?
saved the
'Cause the
world.
army is a
Meow.
full of
We
bunch
don't
of,
need
like,
to-
Seriously, if you're gonna join the military, you should join the Navy. Like, obviously.
Well,
Obviously.
the Navy's very prestigious, but we need people to fight on land because that's where they're coming from.
No,
Yeah,
Navy.
but have you seen the Umbrian army? Like,
Now,
it's-
have any of you been to the Green Keep recently? Because we are also paying a bounty for news from the Green Keep.
Yeah,
oh, it
Oh,
exploded.
yeah,
They're all dead.
What do you mean it
Yeah, that place
exploded?
sucked
I
ass.
mean, you don't know they're all dead. We didn't go back to check.
I'm pretty sure they're all dead.
This
mean,
town crier is
probably.
rubbing his temples. Like,
hey man, here's the deal. The Green Keep blew up because there's some, there's some bad shit going on out there. I advise.
Wait. I look at his shoes. Are they red?
no, that was a different devil. That's a whole separate thing.
We're never gonna see red shoot people ever again.
You
They
are at
call
one
us
point, and that
Western
guy's gonna be
Pal.
totally innocent, and you guys are just gonna murder them.
Peter's
I got it
gonna
for my
look
birthday!
this dude. Peter's gonna look this dude dead in his eyes and just like as serious as he can without laughing, just go, "Are you aware, friend, that the world is ending?"
Oh, all right. Here, you would definitely love one of these flyers. You should definitely join the army. You can help stop that.
Oh, we already saved the world from one threat. We're gonna save it from another.
All right, I'm gonna keep
Ultimately,
doing
your
my job
conflict is
now.
meaningless.
Do you have anything else other than these posters to join the army?
That's all I got.
All right, let's
This
go.
isn't
I
like
need
a
a drink.
magazine shop.
I have one job. It's to make this announcement. I'm not a news person.
Where's the nearest bar?
Oh, I'm already leading us to the bar.
Yeah, Hellyth got it.
Is that the
Cool.
guy saying that?
Never mind. Fuck you. Just follow Hellyth.
Sorry, they're not really used to being talked to. When you start talking to them, they get really confused.
You really
Well, I
fucking
think
hate
that's just
everybody
us.
in this town.
No, it's
Everyone
just town
we-
criers. Like, we're not supposed to sit there and heckle. They're just supposed to yell their thing and hand out the paper.
Everyone we have ever talked to has gotten confused. I'm pretty sure it's an us problem.
Look, we're gonna fix this all with over a pint. It'll be fine.
Can I have each and every one of you tell me your passive perception or make a perception check?
I've got a 15 passive perception.
I'll
if-
make a
15.
perception check.
If you're looking
14.
around,
Yeah, I am as
intentionally.
whenever I go to a town, I look for wanted posters of myself. So I rolled a 16.
And people to pickpocket.
Yeah, easy marks, you know.
Peter's not bothering to look around.
I have a 15 passive. Hellyth is looking to try and make sure that she doesn't run into anyone else she's related to, or that is overly likely to recognize her through her disguise.
okay.
Not like actively hiding, but just like keeping an eye out in case there's someone nearby that might
So,
notice her.
did anyone beat a 20?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
All right. So you guys head into the bar. It's a pretty standard. You're more on the land side of Umbria at this point, so not as many like dock workers and stuff. The whole town is people who work in some way on the ocean for the most
Oh,
part.
I would have picked one closer to the docks than farther.
Oh, okay. So you guys walked a little bit farther then?
Well, we came from the beach, yes?
Yeah, but you had to go up into the yeah, you know what, you're right, that makes more sense now that I'm thinking about it. But sure, but I would say like from the dock side, you're like if you're coming into the walls this way, you're where like more people
Sure.
who just live here and who work in the city go, maybe a couple of farmers, that kind of thing.
Sure.
Less dock worker stuff. You still will get that because there's almost everybody in the city does something with boats, right? And so there's still some people here who are related in some way related to the naval industry, but otherwise a little bit more landed, more tourists here too, people out of town. You do see Billy with your, what'd you get, a 16 perception?
16.
You do see there's a notice board outside that's just got tons of old faded papers that have been nailed over and stuff. And you do notice that in the corner a couple of the posters have been ripped away, and there's it just scratched into the corner. It just says Billy.
That's
Oh.
fucked up.
Does it come with a creepy doll?
Okay. Do I remember what crimes I've committed in this area?
I don't think you've been to Umbria before.
Okay. That's true. I normally was on the southern side of things, so
This could be any Billy.
could be any Billy. It's not me. I'm Billy Brews. Fine. I'm just gonna get a pint. It'll be fine.
And
This
that's
might
when we
be-
lift up a paper and see the word bruise that was covered.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna just I'm just gonna peek at the one next to where it says Billy, just to check.
Nope, it just says Billy. There, it's definitely like scratched into the wood though. It is definitely not supposed to do that on these boards, but there it is.
Yeah, no, it's probably fine, right? That's fine.
Probably.
I won't share that news with anyone that I saw.
Okay.
It.
Does anybody have a message left to them?
Yeah.
No.
Can somebody ask Melrad where the fuck he is?
Yeah.
He has a boat.
Hey, Melrin, where did you park the boat?
Melrune responds, and he says, "Oh, I'm docked. I paid for a berth, and I'm over at like a sitting area room.
What?
I."
A sitting area room.
He says, Hold on, let me start over. I've parked the boat at a dock
He's got to be out of words.
where we can sleep. And then I wasn't counting, but yeah, he like mid-sentence. I don't know how many words counts as.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna not like message him back, but I'm gonna say, wait, we didn't leave him any money, did we?
No.
How did he survive?
Beans.
There were no rations
Just beans.
here.
He can make beans. He'll never die.
I don't know.
You guys
I
had
don't know
like
if we can
barrels
say
of
that
food.
he was eating his own beans.
That's not his
On
food.
air.
That's our food.
Yeah, what the fuck? You're paying us back for that? Are you kidding me?
All right, so you guys, I assume, have gotten a table. All right,
yeah,
are getting some drinks and.
I'll reply to his mention and say, come meet us at what's this bar, Hellyth? Like I literally say that in the message, but I also say
And
it
I'll
out
say
loud.
it. I'll respond.
Ah, yeah, that one. Yeah, come. What's the bar name?
The name of this bar is it just is called The Dive, and there's like a
All right.
diving board.
Yeah,
Oh,
come
God.
to the dive.
This is Hella's favorite place to come and hide and drink.
Yeah, it's a tourist bar, so none of her relatives come here, and so it's a great place to hide from people you don't want to see. It's like going to the Olive Garden in Times Square.
There's an Olive Garden in the Times Square.
Yeah,
Dude, that reference passed over my
Jesus
head.
Christ.
What do you mean? When you're there, you're family. They're everywhere.
$50 for your pasta.
Until just recently, they were not in Hawaii.
Mm.
One of my coworkers had had Olive Garden for the first time at like 24.
My God.
They
Okay.
could have held out much longer.
So
Now that we're
Hellyth,
done with
Hellyth,
Olive
yeah.
Gardens.
What's the best app to get here, huh?
The best app?
Yeah,
they
what's
have,
the best
they have
app?
app samplers.
This place does not serve food.
Oh,
Can I get like a
well,
flight
do
of
they
beers
have like
and
a beer
plate of
flight?
nachos?
Yeah.
So, like, a barmaid has come up to you and says, "Well, we can get you some food.
Is it
Fire
good?
wine.
Started serving food?
You got anything that we can cook? I'll cook it."
Okay. Is there like an apothecary? Sorry, wait, we're in Umbria. You guys don't have any drug dealers nearby?
She just looks at you. What was that other word you were gonna use?
I was gonna say apothecary
Well, why didn't you just use that?
because I figured it was unnecessary. This place is called the Dive.
What are you?
That's
what are
'cause-
you trying to say?
We have divers every week.
Okay, my question stands.
On Fridays, you can come in and they'll dive from that board over there into a little bucket of water.
That's not what I'm asking about at all.
What
And
day
then a
is-
cleric heals them.
Whoa.
Wait, you're city on the ocean, and when you say divers, you mean people just jumping off of shit into buckets instead of people actually diving in the ocean and like coming back up with stuff?
Well, we're not on the
No.
ocean.
You don't go in this ocean.
Why?
Peter.
It's an ocean.
Are there any shady
It's a
looking
bad
guys in this
ocean.
bar?
Yeah, though there's several.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go find one of them and ask him if he has the hookup.
Yeah, but she, as you go to walk away, she says, "Oh, but you need drugs?
Yeah,
Well, look, all the apothecaries are closed on account of the war."
that is fucked up. I'm gonna run back out to the crier and be like, I'd like to join the army.
As you go to leave, one of the shady figures does put a hand on your knee, Osa, and you look
On his knee?
on your knee.
Slowly
This is
sliding
This is an
it's-
aggressive drug dealer.
It's a
man.
gnome. So they're short,
I'll look down and be like, hello?
and they're wearing a hood, and they say, "I hear you need some stuff."
I have not. What? Okay, sure. What's up?
You asked that barmaid about drugs.
Yeah. What's up?
Get a room here.
No, this place sucks.
No,
this
it's
dude put his hand on your knee, offered to sell you drugs, and wanted you to get a room.
Yeah.
This dude's trying to fuck Osa.
if you get a room in the Ocean Suite, we'll meet you and we'll sell you some drugs.
Can you just sell me some drugs?
Not here.
Oh, so you're probably better off trying to go through the dark.
It only
carpenters.
works in the Ocean Suite.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar and ask if I can get the key to the Ocean Suite for half an hour and give them some money.
They say, you don't have to tell us how long. We rent them for a day.
I don't need a full day, and you could save some money by renting it to somebody else later
All right, is 1 gold.
for half an hour.
Is a half a gold?
Here's 3 silver.
Hold on. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna walk him and say, no, let me help you here. We will give you.
No, and he takes the 3 silver.
Wait, do I know any like,
we'll give you a
actual dive
quarter.
bars?
Goal.
So, what? Osa, are you going up to the room right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
what's
following.
everybody? Who's going with Osa?
I'm gonna stay at the bar and get drunk. So
Peter's gonna go to make sure it's consensual.
All right, Hellyth.
I'm reading my book.
Okay, your drinks have arrived. You and Billy's drinks have arrived. Hellyth, you did notice that your book has changed its name to Steamed Clams.
Steam.
Steamed hams?
Osa, you get up to the door and you unlock it and look inside. It's a themed room. There's a lot of like coral
Is there,
and
Coin slot on the
seaweed.
bed or
and-
anything like that?
No, it doesn't have that. This is like a touristy fun room, not a weird sex hotel.
I'm gonna stand in the corner of the room facing the door. I'm not sitting on anything in here.
Yeah, as soon as you walk in, and when you close the door and look at it,
Oh, hey Peter, you're coming in?
Yeah, I'm just here for safety.
I'm coming too.
Jesus
But
Christ.
I'm gonna stand in the other corner.
Yeah, I was just here to watch.
The
All right.
person's gonna come in and like oh shit, I'm
All right.
getting out of here.
Your
Wait
grandma
a minute, guys.
sits
We can't do that. There's too many people.
you all weirdly spread out into the corners of this hotel room.
Wait. Meow, you bought drugs before. We can't have this many people here.
Housekeeping's gonna come in and be like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!"
Yeah,
Oh, I
we
sent
drug
Ruby
too.
up with them.
When
Yeah, no,
okay,
you're right. We'll hang out.
Ruby's in the middle of the room. The 3 of you are in corners, and when you close the door, on the back of the door, you see that is written in like dripping, still wet paint. It says, "Forget about it."
God fucking damn it.
What does Ruby look like right now, Hellyth?
I think right now she's a crow, right?
Okay. I didn't know how often she changed.
But it's
haven't-
spelled Fuhget. Forget about it.
At least
Okay.
they made it multiple words.
Is that code?
Is that code?
Not
I've
as
never
far as you
bought
know.
Drugs, Osa. Is
Is
it
that-
code?
Code?
I'm gonna take a half-hour nap.
I'm gonna go get Billy.
I'm exhausted.
Billy's already like had like 7 pints.
Oh,
Jesus
that's fine.
Oh,
Hey,
hold on,
Billy, I
wait.
need you-
Slow down. Osa, when you go and sit on the bed, and the whole bed deflates
God fucking damn it.
and drops to the ground, and
I'm
you
gonna
like
punch this in
fall
my
through the bed frame. And then you hear emanating from the room somewhere, "Forget about it."
What?
Osa,
Were we there when that
forget
happened?
about
I
it.
assume you guys are still there, yeah.
Okay.
Is this like a message from my dad or something? Because he should know not to get between me and my fix.
Fucking Peter's axe is already out. When Osa fell through the mattress and a voice started coming off, like
Did I
Uh,
recognize the gnome?
the door. You did not.
Okay.
The doors to the bureau blast open, and a figure walks out. A tall figure, like 9 feet tall, dressed
Like a bunch of gnomes standing on
in
each other's shoulders.
entirely in black robes, and
Yeah, that's what it
suddenly
is. Okay.
illusory balloons reveal themselves in the ceiling and drop on all of you, covering you all with paint.
Peter immediately puts himself in between like Osa and the figure. As soon as like the figure walks in, before the balloons and all that shit, Peter's just like defensive position,
And then you are splattered with paint. The figure throws the paint splattered robe off, and indeed, it is 4 gnomes standing on each other's shoulders.
I recognize it as
And
them.
the one in the top is your father, Matthias Tea Cake.
I'm drop kicking the shit out of him.
And he
Ow,
says,
hey!
"My son! Oh God!"
Before being launched off the.
Just to punt him through a window. Nah, he's my dad. I probably shouldn't do that. Elder abuse. Dad, what the fuck?
You're
Hey,
my favorite.
awesome, my boy.
Yeah,
It's been so long.
it's been a long time since a lot of things has happened, and I thought,
I've been looking for you.
oh, where have you been?
Well, I was in the Skipping Stones. Your mother's there.
Mhm.
She's still doing fine. And then we were looking for you because we hadn't heard from you in so long. You hadn't written, you hadn't messaged, you hadn't sent a pigeon.
Right.
And then everything was going on, and the Pranksters Guild decided that we would come up to here, to Umbria, to help out, since, you know, they're such good trading partners with the Stones. And they needed some of our expertise to try and set up some traps and things like that. And then I heard you were in town, and I couldn't resist.
You set this up that fucking quick? I've been in town for like an hour.
You had to walk down the beach.
Osa, this is the greatest clown in the world. Of course he can set it up that fast.
Peter, are you still wearing your clown outfit?
Probably.
And he
Actually,
looks at
I
you,
don't know if
Osa.
I am or not.
Are you? We need to know this.
Probably. Well, fuck. Yes, yeah, he would
Okay.
be.
He looks at Osa and looks at you and says, "And who is your friend? You got to introduce me."
You met him before. What do you mean? You know that you met him before I left the island. This is Peter. Dressed up like a
Oh,
clown.
it's Peter.
Sorry, I'm really on
Most of the
edge.
big people look very similar to me, and there's a lot of paint on him.
Dad, we talked about this. You
It's-
cannot.
You know, usually it's other people, but that was surprisingly racist.
I do remember the big bird, though.
Hi.
Hi!
So I think I remember specifically him being really racist in the past.
Did Leaf send you with anything for me or something? Because
No, well, I
would-
didn't know I was going to run into you.
God damn it.
They did. They closed the apothecaries.
Yeah. You didn't pick anything up?
Well, no, I've got some of the painkiller your mom makes.
Oh, I don't want to start popping pills. I'm not that far
Oh,
yet.
sorry, this is too far.
Look, I'm sure we can scrounge you something up. They might have a clinic.
Jesus Christ. No, those people need that. I'm looking to buy recreationally for recreational use.
No, yeah,
I'm not-
they're saving it all for the war.
For what? Like celebrating after we win?
No, it's for like the infirmary. You know, it's actually has medicinal uses, not just recreational.
Why did
I'm
you
gonna
say
like look
when
over
we
at Meow.
win?
Like, what the fuck?
We're not invested.
Have you heard about any of this?
But what?
Well, shit. Okay, I think
Oh wait, I'm still upstairs. That's right.
what I'm probably gonna say, out of character here, the only drug that Osa has left is that paste that we got from the owl bear that said I would trip for 24 hours straight. I am like out of character. I think Osa is literally a day away from just doing it because he's like so fucking like. So if he doesn't find something within the next 24 hours,
He said, "What now, my boy? I know you went to investigate the black water. Did you
he
find?
fixed it.
You fixed it.
Yeah,
You're the one that fixed it.
no. I'm not the one. We're the ones who fixed it.
You all think
Yeah,
your
he
whole
was-
group?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's how an adventuring party works, sir, Mr. Matthias Clown.
Well, yeah.
Hellyth did something in the tower while we fought a dragon.
You fought a dragon. My
Yep.
boy fought a dragon.
I kept people
Well,
alive.
your boy
I'm
kind of
so
watched
proud.
while the rest of us fought a dragon.
I
That
helped.
that helped.
Kept us alive.
What? I helped a little bit.
See, no, that's what's supposed to happen. Swam, that's what it's for.
What?
To get a swam.
What's a swam?
You're swam, the Skipping Stones Wayfinder Associated membership.
Oh,
Oh,
I've never heard it
Swam.
abbreviated before.
Dad, you didn't sign up to be part of Umbria's land army, did you?
No, what? No, I'm just consulting on the traps.
Ooh, they giving you good money?
Oh, yeah, a little bit. It depends on if we win or not. If we win, then yeah, I get paid. If we don't win, I have to leave.
I don't think you're gonna win because I, within 5 minutes of being here, kicked the shit out of the general of this army. It took me.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but he was an army man. Like, try punching one of the Navy guys.
But the Navy
That was
aren't
so
fighting.
idiot.
Well, see,
right?
that's the
Yeah,
problem. Is oh well, hell, it's not up here.
Oh yeah, I'm up there.
He says, "Well, look, this is the problem. Is that the land guys here? They're all bad. Now, normally, Umbria gets all of its land defenses from the Green Keep. They had that treaty, but we haven't heard from the Green Keep in a week.
The Green Keep is a crater.
What?
The Green Keep is a crater.
No, I heard what you said. How do you know that? Were you there? Did you blow it up?
No,
Probably
We-
should have. That place
probably.
sucked.
That, I mean, if the guy who did it didn't do it, we were pretty close.
Well, look, there's been that blizzard over there.
Yeah.
And it's been kind of spreading. Things have been getting colder and worse, and the climate's getting all funky. So we've been trying to send expeditions over there, but they're not coming
do that.
back.
Yeah, don't stop doing that. Stop sending people.
So
There's-
okay, well somebody's got to stop it, or we're gonna have an all-consuming blizzard, and that's bad.
I'm gonna pick my dad up and look him close in the eye and say, "There is nothing you could do to send me back to that place. Period. Ever. I'm never
All right,
going back
I'm not
there."
asking you to go. I don't want you to go.
And then I'll set him back down on the ground.
Now I'll tell you, the invading army that's coming up, they've been sending demands.
What do they want?
But I'm not privy to them. They haven't been. They won't let us know. But they're just saying that it's ridiculous.
Okay.
We know their leader. We could probably go talk to him.
You know their leader?
Yeah, I owe her a beating.
All right. Well, you guys have been getting into some serious trouble. Now, just to be clear, I did see something about. Did you murder a mayor?
No.
Okay.
No.
I assumed if you did, you had very good reasons.
We
I
did
think-
rob his house, though.
I
think-
got.
I mean, who hasn't robbed a mayor's house?
Meow
when
closes
Meow
his
pulls out his skull?
Meow closes his bad.
I can probably
Very
count on
slowly.
one hand the amount of people I have killed since I left.
All right.
Which
Well,
is more
that's
than I would
good.
have liked to, but less than I could have.
Well, look, it's got. Sometimes it has to happen.
Oh, I met a god. S?
What?
I met a god. I met a deity.
Oh, were they nice?
They were pretty chill.
Well, that's
Give me some
good.
wine.
Oh,
You want some god wine, Dad?
I would love some god wine.
Cool. I'll I guess I'll run downstairs and get some cups, and then while I'm down there, I'll go to Hellyth and Billy be like, "Hey, my dad's upstairs," and then I'll just run back up with the cup.
What? And then,
I'll follow him upstairs.
yeah, I grab like a tankard though on my way up. Though.
Oh, hey, Hellyth. Apparently, Osa's dad joined the military.
Why would he do that? It's a terrible
consulting.
idea.
No, I
one
didn't
of
join the military.
No, my dad's gaming the system. He works for like
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
he works
cool.
for
Good.
Schlockheed Schlarten. Consulting.
I'm purely a defense contractor. They're paying me to help them set up some traps. We got some ballista. We got some catapults. We're working on maybe a trebuchet. A lot of
Those are
your
siege
people
weapons, not traps.
kind of
Yeah,
only
none
know.
of those things you stated were traps.
Oh no,
Are
they're
you
great.
sure?
No, you step on a piece of the grass and then you get hit with a trebuchet. We throw the
Oh, okay.
whole trebuchet at you.
How
I
the
like
fuck
that.
are you hiding
That's
siege
funny.
equipment in grass?
Ah, a trickster never reveals his secrets.
Oh my god, you
what we
are the
should do-
greatest clown.
All the walls around Umbria, we should dig really deep fucking ditches, and then it makes it a lot harder to breach your wall when the wall is 5 feet taller because we dug a fucking ditch in front of it. And then we just pour burning pitch onto any attackers.
I mean, that they do have a lot of pitch. They with the naval stuff, so that honestly could work. I don't know why we haven't thought of that.
Yeah, no, that's the ultimate prank, is to burn people alive. With
I don't know that I would consider. Look, my ultimate prank is we had this device that would drop a giant cage on them, and then we would unleash some sort of critter into the cage. We're still debating. Some people wanted some rust monsters, but we nixed that because they eat through the cage.
Oh, you
Okay,
should get an
so-
undead beholder. They look real scary.
Well, see,
but they
that
go
seems
down pretty easy.
really hard.
How about instead of a cage, you just drop a series of anvils on top of them, and then they just, pass out. You get big bumps on their heads. And, then
And
they
the
pass out.
anvils are made out of cake.
No.
Oh, suffocate.
No. It could be cake. We just poisoned the cake first.
Maybe it's half the anvils are cake and half are steel, and they get just enough time to dive under which one they think is cake. It's
This
a fun
doesn't
game where they
sound-
have to guess.
And it
This
will
doesn't
boost
sound
the
like
morale.
honorable combat.
Now we're thinking. Now we're thinking.
And you can bet on which one they're gonna are they gonna get it right or get
Yep.
it wrong, or you can bet on are they gonna get the anvil or the cage.
And we don't
Or you
even
can
know.
bet
Even
on-
we don't know if it's a cake.
Right. I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying is there's so many different
Yeah.
betting outcomes. It really.
And then while the
that's
rest of the land
that's
army
sign
is
of a good
dying and we're
scheme.
laughing about the prank, we can catch a boat out of here.
Well, look, I would love to have you guys to help out. This sounds like we've got some great ideas. And so I would love to help you out, get you in on the fee. You can be my consultants.
money?
I can hire
Yes.
some, so I can pay you. And then...
And let the consultant hire consultants?
Oh, yeah, I get my own team.
If you manage to sweet talk it, you can take this to the sky.
Now,
No,
Osa,
it's
I did want to talk to
sorry.
you because I know that you had signed on to stop the black water, and it seems like you did, and that's tremendous. But it does also seem like there's a lot of other problems, and so I was hoping you would stay out and help with some of those as well.
Okay.
Osa? Hey, a moment.
Yeah, I'll walk out of
I
the room
ju-
with Peter.
Okay. We'll be right back, Mr. Matthias.
All right. Now, Billy.
Hey,
Yes.
Osa.
What? Would you like some beer? There's a hand.
Hey, buddy. I don't mean to be like a turd in a punch bowl here, but we've got more important things to do than fighting a war.
I agree.
They're just still out there trying to end the world, and that's
Correct.
kind of serious.
Yes.
I know you haven't seen your dad for a while, but
I think
I don't think we have time for this.
our best play is to try and convince my father to leave and leave as well.
This is you trying to convince your father to leave? It sounded like it was your dad talking you into fighting a war.
Yeah, it did sound like that. But
Yeah.
I'm going to get him drunk off of this goddess wine and throw him in a chest and take him on our boat and leave.
Oh, you don't mean convince him, you mean kidnap. We're going to
It's not.
kidnap your
I'm
father.
going to dad nap. Yeah. It's what
dragon
some people might
points.
refer to as a parent trap.
All right, thanks, everybody. This has been the stream.
God damn, that was a good setup.
I quit.
Sorry, that was dumb.
Oh, my
No, that
God.
was great. Don't you dare apologize.
Oh.
Yeah. We can just get him juiced up on this wine. He can't handle his liquor at all. And then, bing, bang, boom. We other gnomes with him probably don't want to be here. So we can just get them to take him back to the skipping stones and he can, hang out with my mom. And then we can figure out what the demands of the army, because I'm genuinely just interested in that, It's like an invading force. It's kind of interesting to see what they might want.
What's
Then we
the
can go from
start?
there.
Well, I mean, it's an invading force that actually, I don't know who they work for because I thought it was Null, but then the devil stole the artifact.
I'm thinking right, exactly. So I
Well,
don't
no,
think,
because Dirge was definitely interested in the artifact.
right, but
Oh,
I
yeah, that's right.
I don't think the devil was working with Dirge. I think that was a separate
Yeah,
party.
right. I assumed that Dirge was working to bring
Wow.
about the
Right.
advent of the
Shit.
devil.
Was
Shit,
Dirge
guys, I
not.
think I think we have to go back to the Green Keep.
Yeah.
Why?
Because Dirge wanted to fuck with Spooky Bro. Spooky
I think Dirge has
Bro
fucked with Spooky Bro.
integral, like the
Who's
magic
Spooky Bro?
door. Spooky Bro guards the magic door. And Dirge was intent.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
And getting into the magic door that Spooky Bro was guarding.
I'm guessing that's already
Are
done.
you all in the hallway except for Billy and Osa's dad?
No,
And
we just
Meow?
all left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought they came back in.
Anyway, Peter, I'm gonna kidnap my dad. We're gonna send him on a boat back to the Skipping Stones. And I don't know, maybe we can use maybe Hellyth has some sway and we can get an actual decent fucking ship to move around in.
I like your
You don't like
plan.
our ship?
I do, but I think we should probably take your dad with us, because if we send him back to the Skipping Stones, he's just going to hop on the first boat he can and come back to go finish his defense contracts.
I'll send a message to my mom not to let him leave.
Oh, that checks out. Yeah.
So, sound good?
Yeah, let's go fuck up your dad.
Hell yeah. And then we'll walk back in
Good
the
thing
room.
about it. Up to that
So,
sentence.
You walk back into the room, and every pillow in the room comes flying toward the door. Billy, you and Osa's dad have constructed an elaborate system of small catapults. Do you guys attempt to dodge the pillows?
I think I've
I
been hit
think
by so
Peter
many pillows
cuts
in my
one in
life.
half.
Yeah. Just unfazed. This happens every time I leave a room and walk back in. I'm just like, whatever.
You cut it in half, or you just punch it and it explodes into feathers.
Actually, probably punch it, because I wouldn't have time to get my axe out necessarily. Like, I have it out most of the time, but I was just having a friendly chat with Osa. So yeah, Peter just starts punching pillows.
There's this, and Matthias jumps up and is like, "Ha ho! all right, that's huh."
Okay.
I told you we need to do something harder than pillows, Matthias. Next time.
Here's
Next time.
Here's a better tack to take rather than drugging my father. I'm gonna be like, hey dad, the world's going to hell, and it's really, really bad. Okay. This isn't accusatory, this is just, I guess. Mom is at home alone, correct?
No. See, there's a lot of other people in the Skipping Stones there.
Right. But she doesn't have any she doesn't have any family at home, right? She only has me and you.
Cousin Bilbrey.
That guy sucks, okay? What I'm saying is, you should go home because I'm going to be out here, and I can't say for certain that I will be safe. And I'd rather not leave Mom alone if we both die in this war. So tell you what, go home.
All right. Well, look, I have accepted a contract.
How much was your contract for?
Look, we don't need to talk numbers.
How much was your contract for?
It's part of it goes to the guild. I am a guild master,
Right.
and
Here's the
so
deal.
sometimes I have these jobs, but it's fine. We're gonna help him get things set up, and then I do have a boat to leave before the other army gets here.
When are you leaving?
Armies tend to attack surprisingly fast.
They're supposed to get here in the next 48 hours.
I
Oh,
want you
so
to
they're going to
leave
be here
tonight.
tomorrow.
Well, they're supposed to be here the day after tomorrow.
I want you to leave tonight.
Well, we're not. I have to supervise the setup tomorrow.
No. I'll supervise the setup tomorrow.
Yeah, don't worry, but we got this.
We
You know me.
You contract us. Delegate.
I will make sure the traps are excellent.
Well, look, I can do that, but I have to get approval
Okay, let's go talk to your boss.
to delegate. Now, I can call my boss here, and my boss. I don't know
Who's
if
your boss?
any of you is Hildegard de Bray.
Is that your mother, Hellyth?
Hellyth, that is your. I think.
And?
You tell me what the relation is. They're the admiral of the navy.
That's probably like my aunt.
Okay, so like your mom or your
Like
dad's sister.
admiral?
Yeah, like the full-on controller of all.
Like
There's
the admiral?
there's the king, the queen, and then like the admiral is the next.
So yeah, probably my father's sister.
Also, partially kind of like the leader of the church, like in many ways. I think Hildegard you knew to never quite be as religious, maybe as others. Not
Right.
not
I
as
think-
fanatic about it, but
If I recall correctly, I think the king is technically the lead, but
right.
it's like a pope thing.
Yeah,
where he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
A papacy.
The admiral
Is this
more
a
of the.
theocracy?
yes, it is definitely a theocracy.
Yes.
That sucks.
But Hildegard,
Yeah,
you
it's not
always knew to
good.
be a kind of stern woman, but not very, not jokey, but also pretty reasonable. In a lot of ways, didn't necessarily go for all the pomp and circumstance and everything about the religion and everything, and was more focused on actual like efficiency and running things well. And so, knowing that she has hired Matthias to help with the defense means that is actually quite a badge of honor for Matthias, I would think, in that she actually respects his ability to help with these things. So, as jokey as he is, you think that this probably tells you a lot about how effective he is as an assistant, even though sometimes they have to replace cream pies with like spikes or
And
something in the
honestly,
traps.
Like, I feel like that probably terrifies me more than anything else so far.
Yeah, it's really worrisome to me to know that my dad makes weapons of war and just replaces the ammunition with pies.
You
And I was
know,
like, we pour pitch on them. And he's like, oh, I was thinking about like bath water or something.
we fill a hole with whipped cream, and
And then
as
we
soon as
put
he leaves, they
alligators
pull the
in
whipped
it.
cream out and replace it with fucking.
by the
spears.
time they leave out of the whipped cream, they're so full they can't fight anymore.
That's, honestly,
I like
can't
to
argue.
think that my dad is this way because when he was younger, he was just like a bloodthirsty like tactician. He's been responsible for the deaths of hundreds of thousands, and then he's like, I'm done with that. I'm making funny prank traps now.
I think you probably at one point, exploring through your parents' stuff. I think you probably have a memory of finding like a blood rusted dagger, like in a little hidden compartment, and then just put that back and never talk to your dad about it.
All sorts of blueprints where like the ballistic ammo was like crossed out and replaced with like corn on the cob or something.
Yeah. Like a flamethrower hits this corn on the cob, and then by the time it hits, it pops into popcorn.
Oh god.
Showers the enemy with treats.
It's actually just a Plants vs. Zombies
Mm.
tower.
Cool. Do we want to meet her downstairs?
Yeah, he pulls out a little stone from his pocket and like just holds it in his hand and taps on it in like a little pitter patter kind of code and says, "All right, well, she should be here. I'll buy everyone around."
Wait, she's coming up here?
Hey, Osa, don't we owe your father a round of God beer?
I'm
Like
gonna
we talked
give
to him
Peter.
about?
I'll give Peter my bottle of wine, and Osa's going to step away for a moment.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr.
Did
Matthias.
he say who? Did he like say her name as who hired him?
Yeah, he said Hildegard de Bray out loud.
Okay. I might be panicking.
We should.
Hellyth might be.
Yeah, so he goes to lead you guys downstairs to a table.
Mr. Matthias, first, actually, we should do a shot of God wine, just to, loosen the nerves a little bit.
All right, and he pulls out 2 little shot glasses. Sets them
I'm
out.
in. I put my tankard down next to it too.
Peter pours a shot for Matthias and a shot for Peter.
But the wine. I gave my wine to the stupid elves that killed themselves.
And that was a choice.
Matthias tips like a couple of drops of his into Billy's.
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
Say you're just enabling him.
Everybody cheers. You all like as he downs the drink. You all swear he grows like a half an inch.
Okay.
This is
Are we gonna start
wow.
selling these as supplements.
That is really good.
Well, yeah, it came straight from my god. Of course it's good.
That's tremendous.
Everything
What
going-
Who is your god?
Oh, Northeast. We saved her from a crystal.
Oh, I've heard of her, the nature one.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
well, praise to the Northeast.
Peter immediately does the symbol.
Oh, I forgot this is that.
Prize Northeast.
All right, so you all head down, have a round or two. You know, you're just kind of hanging out, having idle, polite conversation. When a armed soldier comes in, I would say Hellyth also. The rest of you are sitting at the table, just kind of waiting. Hellyth, what are you? Are you sitting with them, or are you? What are you doing?
Probably nervously pacing.
Okay, just like near their table.
Well, I thought, or did we go back down?
You
the
went back
bar?
downstairs. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Then I probably like have been regularly getting up, pacing, coming back over, sitting down to pick up my book, getting up, walking over, pacing, like sort of just that nervous, repetitive.
Hellyth, you don't have to be nervous about reading your dirty books. We all know you do it.
Yeah, it's a little different when it's your aunt seeing you read that dirty novel.
Why?
Does Peter not get the concept of?
Oh, my
Of
parents
shame.
are very open.
Oh God.
Oh boy. Hold on, I have to write some notes down about Peter's.
Look,
Well, so
Peter
Peter,
came up by his sex positivity very honestly.
it's less what I'm reading, but more who I am while reading it.
Yeah, Hellyth DeBry, adventurer and foreign companion who just saved the world. And you should be proud of that.
So, but I don't know if you remember this. My name is not Hellyth Dubre. It's Hellyth Umbre.
Right, but that doesn't change the fact that
The
we just saved the world
princess of
together.
Umbria.
Right.
Right.
Regardless of what the status you were born into, you have personally saved the world.
Yeah, they're not gonna care.
Well, fuck them.
Yeah.
I mean, you already
Why do you
left
think I
once.
left?
Hellyth, would you like to go do a secret mission with me while they deal with this?
I do not want to get thrown in prison.
We won't get
While we're
caught. Not with the Great
You-
Billy.
Always get caught.
I have never been caught in my
I'm not
life.
having them come bust me out of jail.
Also, no, I think you should. I think it would be good for you. And plus, if I know anything about the monarchy, it's that they never go to prison.
Billy, give me a perception check.
That's
yeah, okay.
that's part of the issue. We never go to prison because they show up to get you out.
14.
Okay. At that moment, the door opens and a soldier walks in and steps to the side of the door and just sort of surveys the room and then holds the door open. And wearing full Admiral regalia, has the hat on and everything, looking very prim and proper, in walks Hildegard de Bray, the Grand Admiral of the Umbrian Navy,
Oh, we're doomed now.
who
Oh, don't
surveys
give away, Hellyth.
the bar, looks over and sees Matthias standing on his chair, just waving.
Wait, why are we freaking out? I apparently missed something.
Hellas and High Admiral of the Umbrian Navy is coming to visit your dad in a bar.
Right.
Right.
So, go ahead.
Why do you think I'm not still Princess of Umbria?
I don't know. You never told us.
Because I didn't want to be.
She
I
she
left.
walks over and looks at all of you, and then sees and does like a little double take at Hellyth, and says, "Oh, Hellyth,
Good afternoon.
indeed. Good afternoon. It is surprising to see you here.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You
Your daughter saved the world. Granddaughter.
oh
It's
Niece.
Me?
Niece, right? Right, Hellyth?
Niece. Your
Huh.
niece. Your niece saved the world.
Hellyth just face palms.
Huh.
And then takes I think grabs I assume Peter has like a drink.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hellyth just grabs it and like chugs it.
Well, that's very good then. I am pleased to hear it. I am a little surprised to see you here. Have you come back to assist? I didn't think you would want to...
With what?
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Well, I didn't think you would want to visit any longer.
Well, you know, stuff blew up, landed where I did.
Ah,
The
well,
funny thing is, that's not actually a metaphor. Stuff literally blew up when we popped out of the ground.
very well. I would be interested in hearing about that, but we do have more pressing matters to attend to with
Right,
the
sounds like it.
the looming forces. But it is nice to see you, Hellyth. I hope you are well.
It's nice to see you too.
Very good then.
I will walk up and be like, "Hello, my name's Osa. I understand that you've contracted my father for a job."
Ah, yes. Oh, the Matthias is your father.
Yeah. So
all right.
can't stay here.
Well, he is a surprising, despite his sometimes comedic demeanor, as I'm sure you're aware, a surprisingly good tactician, and we have quite appreciated. But Matthias, why is it that you have called us here? And Matthias says, "Well, my boy is just nervous about me being here, and he wanted me to maybe go ahead and leg it a little early." But he's going to take my place and oversee things. As sort of, he's my apprentice. He knows what to do, and so does his little goblin friend over here.
I like to kill things.
Yeah, see,
Wow. So
he's got that covered.
It's incredible that Billy was just pointed out to the leader of this like nation, basically, and he did it immediately. Go, oh shit! It's just like,
I know that's what I was a little surprised by that too.
I'm drunk. Leave me alone.
She looks over and says, "Ah, Billy, name, it's familiar.
Shit, I gotta go.
There's a lot of Billy is a very common name.
Very common name, yeah.
That is true. That is true. I think there's a Billy who works as one of my ship captains. It doesn't matter. Well, I think that would be all right then if you're giving Osa your approval, Matthias." And he says, "Oh yes, my boy can do it." Well, very good then. We shall still send your fee back to the guild and and split the remainder between this party here. If that would be amenable to all of you.
That's great. But can you get a boat prepared for him to?
Yes, well, we've already got one. We will get him on it immediately. So, do you wish to say your goodbyes or?
Yeah, I'll give him a slap on the shoulder and be like, "See you later, Dad."
He jumps up and tries to hug you.
I'll catch him.
All right. So you guys share a nice little hug, and he says, "All right. Well, you be sure to send me a message. Don't leave us hanging. Let me and your mother know that you're all right, and we'll leave the second escape boat for you. You know the passcode."
Yep.
Yep, and you know immediately he is talking about a long time ago when he would give you different like clown words that you had to say when he would send a different gnome to come pick you up from school, and so that you guys would know the shared password. And the most common one was pie cake, and so you know that pie cake is the password that should open up the secret boat. And it says, "All right, well, it was so good to see you and all of your friends. Siswam forever."
Siswam.
Very good.
Siswam forever.
I made that up. You don't have to say Siswam forever, but it's funny that you did. And he gets up and he leaves out the door, escorted by a soldier.
Cool.
And so Hildegard turns and says, "All right, well, we have 48 hours. They should be the day after tomorrow. They're supposed to be coming in the morning is about when they'll reach. We don't know if they'll just attack straight away or if they will be sieging, but we are greatly outnumbered. But we do have the benefit of fortifications. However, we have heard, unfortunately, that our adversary, the warlord, has some sort of magical artifact giving her extreme power. She is apparently able to cast spells into and out of a bubble surrounding her, but other magic fails in that area, which is quite the problem for anyone we have sent to try and take care of the problem.
Did
Quick
we
question.
hear that they'd been making demands?
Yes.
Yes.
They have asked for dominion over one of our most sacred places, the floating island, which, as you know, people are not allowed on except for our highest religious figures. They want to control the whole thing.
Can you make it
Oh,
move?
that must be the gravity generator.
That makes sense.
The what?
Oh,
Okay,
Does
these people-
gravity as a concept exist in our world?
Well, we saw it on the thing.
You-
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess
I would say
yeah,
there's,
but I'm
like,
probably the
gravity
only one who could
magic.
use the word gravity.
So, I mean, there is gravity magic, so it's very likely that you guys have. I don't know if
Understand the
Peter would be
concept of gravity.
familiar, but you saw the words.
Yeah, I mean, I
Probably
guess if
not.
it was labeled as like the gravity part, I probably like listed them all. As
There
well.
Yeah,
there
we can't
was a. Yeah, if you're just repeating, the words there, that was certainly listed.
Okay.
We can't let that happen.
yeah,
I
that'd
think
be
we
real.
should just
But hey,
evacuate the city and then rig it up to blow up when they get into town.
Ooh, I like that.
Well, no, we can't destroy our city. That
It's made of very cheap wood, though. That would burn very well.
it is
Yeah.
not made of cheap wood.
I'm gonna just easily
looks
crack
like
a
it's
piece
made
off
of
of the table that
scrap.
we're sitting at.
Ozzy, you go to do
what-
that, and it's like it doesn't crack like you thought it would, but like it all has a driftwood appearance, but it is actually quite finely crafted. Like a lot of this wood is like
Stylistic
reclaimed and stylistic, yeah, but is very well crafted and very solid.
hey, what was the name of this warlord?
Oh, well, we haven't gotten one. They just say that they're the Herald of Null.
Ah,
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, we owe her a beating. We should probably go do that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So instead
Okay,
of
cool.
traps,
Where
how
are we
about
going?
we just go kill the warlord?
Yeah, we're
and
just
then
gonna go
everything will be
assassinate her
good.
leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Well,
just
no,
gonna
no.
go...
So to be clear, we've tried that. She is
You've
surrounded
tried that.
by
We've
1,000 soldiers.
Okay, so we're gonna level.
What
with you.
about one sneaky goblin?
We've tried
not
that. There's a big bubble, and when they go in it, all magic items fail, spells fail, and then she smites them.
Okay, here's the difference between the people you've sent and us. I'm gonna look around at the group, like
Just
like the
completely
shitty scene in
hammered
the
off
shitty
my ass.
movie.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say we're built different.
Hellyth laughs in her drink.
We just got done saving the world. We killed a dragon. You'll notice the waters don't suck anymore. That was us.
This is like
We've already
Oh.
dealt with this warlord once.
Well,
So we're
technically,
just
we
gonna
ran away
go-
when we dealt with her last time, but
She didn't need to know that.
well,
That
I-
wasn't something. This is supposed to be.
All right. Well,
inspiring.
do you know her name? Are you familiar with?
probably.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Hey,
was it Tammy?
I think it was-
Tamnal?
Her name is like
Tim-
Tobias or something.
Oh, it was Timnal.
Timnal.
Timno. All right. Well,
Yeah, her
that's
name is
actually
Thimble.
very
Um,
helpful.
Yeah,
She's
Her name's
responsible
Dimple.
for the assassination of the mayor of Mayor Rutherford.
Oh, Port Starboard.
Yeah, he did.
She murdered the
I'd
fuck
heard-
out- Well,
Yes, we haven't been able. We've lost contact with Port Starboard a while ago. We weren't sure exactly what had happened. That is a shame.
Okay,
We heard there was
it-
like a group of ruffians that assassinated and ran out of town, and
that's fake
that's
news.
because
That's
they
us.
blamed us for it, and then we went and murdered the guy that actually killed Rutherford. So we already got
Well, we
vengeance.
didn't murder him. He tried to shoot us first.
We killed the shit out of him, and it
we
was
did
justified.
kill.
and I took his
He
gun.
shot first.
He
Just had
did
his
shoot
gun
first.
out
You're
in the
right.
bar.
We held our grounds. We definitely did all the things.
And I'm like, wait,
And-
is Umbria a stand your ground state?
Of course it is.
I don't know if that. I don't know if that argument.
I mean, they're a cult, so probably.
Sure.
all right.
So,
Well, look,
Yeah,
I can't recommend that, but if
Well, you
if you
gotta
think
stop
you
us.
have a great idea for doing it, then by all means. I do think that generally these warlords, you take out their leader, you take out a pirate captain, and the crew scatters. So if you can pull that off,
I mean, that's not entirely true. A lot of them will just reform.
it helps though. Now. There's also the matter of the island. They've been sending, we've noticed, small raiding parties and such who have tried to breach the island, which is tricky, since it is flying, and only select members of the royal family have access to the island, and
Oh
of
yeah,
the church.
by the way, we're going to be going there.
Yes, I thought you might. So if, as long as Hellyth is accompanying you, and we can get your solemn vow that you will do your best not to damage any of our precious religious
Now, is any of your
artifacts.
precious religious artifacts made of gold or emeralds or anything like that?
You know-
Why, Billy?
I'm just curious.
Real fucking weird thing to ask right now, Billy.
What was Billy's question? I missed it.
I was asking if any of the precious religious artifacts are made of gold or jewels or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
I don't believe so. It's all of a religious significance, and so something to be careful around. But as you know, we don't know why the island floats. We don't know why the whirlpool is beneath it, and we keep regular people away from it because it is quite dangerous. There are a number of creatures that tend to attack people, and those, luckily, have taken care of all of the invading parties so far. But you would also want to be wary. However, we can give you our... we can lead you through our portal, which will take you straight there. And then you can investigate that way, to see maybe what it is they're looking for.
Good.
Sounds good.
Well, this sounds great.
Oh wait, are we going to the island first, or are we going to go kill Timnall first?
Probably kill Timnall first.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
that's
should
a
go
good idea. We should
finish
make sure
that.
she's not behind.
I was thinking
Okay.
we just
We'll when we're back.
May
Well-
I ask, what is your plan for getting through 1,000 soldiers?
so check this out.
One sneaky goblin.
What?
My friend Billy here has a fucking sweet ass gun. It's a really cool gun. That
I
he
hold it
shoots
over my head. I'm
really-
like, it's super cool. I'm
Oh.
really bad at shooting it, though.
Ah, see,
from
that
so
doesn't
far.
fill me with confidence.
We also have a legitimate secret weapon that'll help us with this, but I'm not going to tell you what it is for security reasons.
All right, and how do you plan to deploy it?
We're gonna put on red
I
shoes.
don't know, I'll ask Creation.
So my plan is we're gonna walk out the gate to town, and then we're gonna come back. And by the time we come back, everything's gonna be okay.
All right, well, I'm gonna go oversee our defensive forces.
You have fun. with that.
Could we have our payment now, please?
Once we've confirmed everything has been completed, then yes.
Well, what about the advance payment?
No. Your little goblin friend is drunk.
Half now.
No, he's just greedy.
Very
I'm
good.
both,
Well,
thank
it
you.
was mostly nice to meet all of you. And she stands up and goes to leave.
I think she liked me.
I'm sure she did.
See,
Oh.
Hellyth, you survived meeting your aunt.
Come
No
to the
problem,
palace
Billy.
when you're ready to go to the island, and we'll facilitate your travel.
Okay, we'll
See,
bring
Peter,
back
you
a
had to say
skull as
something.
proof.
And then she's like, "Yeah, let's go to the palace."
Okay, so here's the cool thing. I have zero intention of interacting with this warlord.
What? What do you mean?
Peter's
No,
like,
we're gonna-
oh.
We owe her a beating, Osa.
Hey,
My
Yeah.
ex hungers.
We
She
also
made
have,
me think that we were gonna date.
we haven't confirmed that
I
that's
don't
even the
think that
person that we're dealing with. Also,
I
Billy, that's a
think-
really oddly toxic way to think of relationships,
I
man.
say it's really unclear if that actually happened or if it's just something that Billy assumed happened.
Billy, please give me another perception check.
Okay. I don't like all these perception checks I'm doing.
Why?
3. Very drunk.
Definitely nothing.
Does anyone else notice anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I'm
Anyway.
gonna go find a place to lay down.
I think
We
we,
have
just
that
need to go
room,
find the
right?
island.
No, your time on the room ran out.
Wait, also we have to do this. We just told
You actually
them that
upstairs.
we were going to.
You hear somebody yell, "Oh my God, the room is covered in paint!"
I'm gonna yell back up. That's not paint.
Oh my God!
It's part of my father. You know, my dad likes to play pranks. I gotta follow him up a little bit. Anyway,
Wait, what did you do to the room?
my dad covered it in paint,
Oh, that's right.
but I just said it's not paint because.
Wait,
it's like,
what
no.
color is the paint?
Oh, it's variety. It's like a million different colors.
Okay.
Confetti colored.
There's
some
there's
reason-
glitter in some of them.
For some reason, and I don't know why, this whole time I thought it was all just black paint.
Oh,
Just all black paint. I don't know
Plus,
why,
yeah,
but that's
I figured
just
it
what
was
I
red
thought
paint.
it was.
To look like blood.
I thought it was white paint.
look! You can make the paint whatever color you want in your mind's eye.
I'd like to believe that each of our characters legitimately saw what we think they saw, and this was the real prank by your dad. He had psychic paint.
Now you're all like, "Wait, what the fuck? No, it was green."
No, it wasn't green.
Oh, now I can hear the
Right.
dog.
Yeah, sorry about that. He's loud.
I just wanted to let the viewers know, just in case they were like, "Where's that dog? Help!" All right, so
I was just thinking, Peter, it would be much easier
Uh-huh.
if we got onto the island, secured it, or destroyed it. Because I feel like if we destroy whatever he's looking for, he won't be able to do it either, right? And then we line Billy up for a fucking sweet shot from the Sky Island, just blowing her fucking head off.
How do we get to a sky island, Osa?
The portal. In the
We
castle.
have permission to go.
Yeah, after we take care of the warlord.
It sounded like we could do it in whatever order we
Well,
want.
I mean,
you are allowed
Yeah,
to
they
do it
were
in
like,
whichever
"Are you
order you
sure?"
want. Mhm.
Oh, I thought they were like, cool.
Yeah, no,
after
these
you're
guys
done
don't
with
know
that,
what
come
country.
visit us.
You guys are fucking chumps.
oh no, that's why I asked the party. Do we want to go to the portal first, or do we want to go to the
Okay.
kill the dude first? Or
I,
kill
I misunderstood the situation.
Sure. Yeah, I guess if we want to go to the portal instead, like I feel like that's probably the better option.
I feel like we just gave her a word that we would take care of this problem, and it feels real bad to not do it. Also,
Okay.
Osa, I thought we were kidnapping your father and avoiding this whole situation.
Yeah, but then I realized you were right. You know, we shouldn't take people against their will, and
I didn't say that,
I did.
but that doesn't make me right.
You're right, buddy.
No, see this here? I'm pretty sure I've heard of this called gaslighting thing. I never knew what it was until right now, and suddenly it makes sense.
What? I would never gaslight you. Ever.
You literally just did.
That is not something I would do. Are you sure you're not confusing me for somebody else?
What?
Someone named
Osa?
Billy.
I've
I'm
never
not your
gaslit
dad.
anyone in my life.
I'm not racist. I know what other people look like, and it was you.
Damn. You're gonna come out here and call my father a racist just like that?
I am. Yes.
That's fucked up.
No. It's truthful. I'm an
I was
honest
like,
person.
well, honestly, Osa.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. My dad does have he's got a problem, okay? I can admit it. But hey, we all sometimes think that all goblins look alike. Ooh, shit, I don't
What
like
the
that.
hell?
We're retracting that.
Look, Billy, that
I
one's
am
real.
Billy Brews. I am famous. The infamous
feel like
Billy
that's-
Brews.
Are
I'm
you
on a table
screaming
screaming this. Yeah.
Every door and window in the bar slams open,
Fuck.
and a
This is
chill
wrong.
gust of wind floats through the bar.
Did we
Uh-oh.
ever kill that dude that showed up in the skipping stones for Billy?
No, we did
No.
not. We ran
No.
away, as
Did
Billy
we?
always does.
I think Billy was the only person who noticed it. Am
I
I,
didn't-
remembering that
I
correctly?
No,
I noticed
the pies
Billy
covered our
scratched- yeah.
escape.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I
But yeah,
guess
the like
I
barmaid
didn't
and the
realize that
bartender and
until,
everybody is running around like closing doors, going, that's so weird, closing everything. And then somebody comes over and says, "Please, sir, get off the table."
I need to
That
go
I can
somewhere.
believe.
I think we need to go hide. I think I don't like what just happened.
All right, well, let's go
I-
hide. Let's go find Melrin and hide on the ship. And while
That's a
we're
good-
there, we can discuss our strategy.
That's a good idea. Let's leave. Let's leave now. I think I made.
Oh yeah,
may
you
have-
guys did tell Melrin where the bar was, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
never showed up.
Yeah.
The door slams open,
Ah!
and then
Billy jumps behind somebody.
Melrin strides in and says, "Sirs,
And I say,
Ma'am!
Melrin, you scared Billy half to death.
what? I'm sorry.
You
Why
should
would
be,
you do
Melrin.
that,
That Minotaur
Melrin?
You
strength.
disappear for weeks. You don't answer our calls. and
You
then you come
told
here and
me
you
to
scare
stay
Billy.
on the boat." He's still looking. He's wearing like his hood down a little bit because he's still a little blue, and he's clearly got his illusory furbolg on.
Oh shit! We still need to save that snowman too,
What?
guys. We have a long, we got a lot of side quests right now.
Yeah, I thought that's what the Adventurers Guild was about, was racking up those side quests.
Yeah, but we gotta
Right?
figure out what order we're doing them.
Look, I am so glad to see all of you. I have been talking to that dragon on the boat for so long. I thought you all died. I didn't hear from you for a week. I just kept
Oh,
sending. I
shit.
kept thinking you would come back, and then you finally did, and I'm so happy.
We need to
Melrin,
go,
you
Melrin.
beautiful beanie bastard!
Yeah,
you
that was
just
only like a day
reminded
for
me.
us.
We gotta go talk to the dragon. We gotta get our points. We gotta
Upgrade.
save the world. That has to be worth a lot of points.
Please don't make me talk to the dragon anymore.
Why didn't you just talk to people?
Look, you were being hunted.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Speaking of which, I
fine.
feel like I didn't mention this earlier because I thought I was just crazy, which might be true. But I saw
Oh, it's
on the
definitely true.
wanted board someone had just scratched in Billy on it.
Why would they have possibly scratched your name in there, Billy? What could you have possibly done
I don't
to
know.
have earned this sort of behavior?
I am an innocent goblin.
Okay, we all know that's not true.
Billy, even I figured
Yeah.
out. We
Melrin just
talked
goes.
about it.
I am a victim of circumstance. Okay.
Billy.
Billy,
I-
you're a victim
a
of stupidity.
victim of
Get on the boat.
alcoholism, maybe.
Whoa.
Wait,
I
so
can do
hold
whatever
on.
I want.
What? Tell me what happened.
With what?
We will. We will tell you what happened.
You told
We
me
have
to all.
go to the
At
boat.
one point, you were all like, "Run!" and so I saved
Okay.
the boat.
Well,
And
that's on account of the sniper.
okay, I see Billy has a big gun now, so I think that went well.
We
Oh
can't
yeah, we
talk
killed him.
about this in a public place. Let's go back to the boat, and then we can fill you in on what happened, and we can get the fuck out of this place
All right.
and
Oh.
blow up that giant sky island.
Melrin, how did you rent the berth? You don't have any money.
Oh no, I had a little bit.
You fucker! You told us you had no money.
You liar.
What? No. I've been making some money.
Oh,
that makes
okay.
sense.
Because I mean, I've gone through your things a few times looking for cash.
What?
Never found it.
Billy, what the fuck? Why? Are
You can't-
playing
You
ball?
can't do that to your
What?
employees, Billy.
What?
Wait, I thought
that's
Melrin was our
inappropriate
friend.
to
Employee.
He is our
employees.
friend.
Melrin is our friend. Billy's
And
just
I need-
apparently an asshole.
I needed to borrow some money.
The fuck you did? We have money, Billy.
Well, now we do.
Also, I want to go talk to the dragon because we have to have points.
Yeah, we save all the waters, And did we ever turn in the points after we saved Northeast? I don't think we did.
Did we ever find out if like we get points for other people joining up?
No, we don't know any of these things.
Okay.
I think it's just as cryptic as God wants it to be.
Northeast doesn't have anything to do with the Dragonosa.
I didn't say Northeast. I said God.
That was my Windows noise. I apologize if viewers
I'm,
just heard that.
I believe in a higher power.
But yeah, cleric of Northeast, whatever. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. Anyway, dragon time, and Peter's just gonna get up and head to the boat.
I need to make my next D&D character is going to be a cleric of the DM. My powers are bestowed upon me by a power higher than you can conceive.
But then you have to roleplay with me. Can I have my spells back? I don't know. What are you gonna give me?
Cheetos?
If you give me a script, I'll read it word for word, and I won't do anything.
That's pretty good.
Just let me cast Wish.
That's gonna have to be a really good script.
Or I guess it would be Miracle.
He says, "All right,
Anyway,
well,
doesn't
let's settle up your bill, and then I'll lead you back to the."
Yeah,
Cool place.
yeah. I just throw like 5 gold on the table. I'm like, let's go,
Holy
let's
shit.
go.
I'm picking up 4 of those gold.
A barmaid looks at you and says, "Oh, we really appreciate it, but Matthias took care of your bill."
That's fine. Let's go. Let's go. Melrin, have you seen any like sea hags or anything like that around here?
What? No.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Billy, why sea hags?
No reason.
Do I?
Obviously, there's
does
a
that-
reason, or you wouldn't have asked.
Do I feel concerned that he asked about sea hags?
Do you?
I don't know. I mean, is it a naval? Is it something that, as a person who spent a long time as a sailor, be like?
I mean, it's
oh, that's a thing.
like, like a town would have like a hedge witch who would like hang out with like, oh, we go see the witch and she makes us like little potions and.
So he means sea hag as in like a title of a person.
There are some creatures called sea hags who will sometimes live out on like little islands and stuff and kind of be that island's like little apothecary person. But they are
I'm
like
still not sure
they're
if
not
this
a
is a person or a
human.
monster.
They
Okay.
are a monster. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
You could have the title sea hag and not be a sea hag, but in general,
Honestly,
yeah.
Why?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I guess if it doesn't seem oddly strange that he said anything about that, then I'll just ignore it.
Yeah, I've like completely sobered up too after like all the cold wind opened everything. Like we need to go. Let's go to the boat where it's safe. We need to post a watch.
Wait.
We
we
need
Okay, now you need to tell us
everything.
what's going on, Billy.
Everything is on lockdown.
Why?
Because
Yeah, what's up,
something's
Billy?
after me, obviously.
What? Yes, obviously, but we're gonna have to deal with it. So what is it?
I don't know. There's so many different things it could be. Okay.
Fair enough.
Public
Keep it
nudity?
open.
I think this would be a great time for us to take a quick break as you guys head back to your boat, which is named.
The
The
Billy,
Billy
Brews
Brews
cruise.
Shit.
Oh God.
It's funny because
We
earlier I was
haven't
like,
been on the
I
boat for so
cannot-
long.
I know. I was
Yeah.
like, I
I'm
can't
pretty sure
remember
we
what
just
the name of our
called it the
boat
Billy
is.
Brews.
It's just called the Billy Bruce Cruise.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
painted the Billy Brews cruise on the side of it.
But
I
it's
remember because
cruise, like a cruise ship.
Oh right, you guys are the Billy Brews crew, who sail
like-
on
Wait.
the Billy Brews
Billy Brews
cruise.
Cruise.
Mhm.
Yes.
shit.
I don't
We'll be
see why
right
you'd
back.
Ever be confused.
All right, we are back. You guys have made it to the boat. The boat is looking good. It's in fine condition. Don't ask what happened during the break. And you are now on the boat. What do you want to do?
Debrief Melrin.
All right.
Well, sorry. Do we all trust Melrin to tell him like everything that happened?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I'm
We trust
sure.
the Bead Wizard. Him and
Okay.
Hellyth have a special something, so.
Melrin just kind of takes it all in and says, All right. Wow. So you stopped the Blackwater and you met some elves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's-
they're real fucking weird.
Incredible. Do you think they know anything about turning someone not into a zombie?
We didn't ask.
I don't know.
That's unfortunate.
Well, Melrin, buddy, half the elves we talked to died immediately and transcended.
That's true.
Wait,
as well.
did they die or did they transcend?
I don't
both.
know. They all just kind of ceased.
Does Northeast have a concept of like an afterlife?
I
didn't
haven't
ask
asked her. Honestly,
There's the
we really haven't
hells.
discussed religious beliefs.
Yeah, I've
Aren't
never
you
really,
her paladin?
I've never really talked to my god about
Yeah.
religion before.
Didn't you like sign a contract?
No. He picked up a stick.
Wait, you guys didn't sign a contract?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hellyth,
No.
do you think you're a
No.
cleric?
Oh no, I'm definitely not a cleric.
Right. Most positions you don't have a contract for.
Wait,
No,
all
we
right.
could-
So, is there any chance that we could work on this whole me being dead thing? Because I am alive, but I don't think my blood really moves around, and that's
Okay.
kind of weird.
Here's the deal, Melran. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I did my best.
No, and I really appreciate it.
Are you? I'm gonna look over at Peter and wink at him because he called me on gaslighting earlier. Are you saying my best wasn't good enough for you? Do I need to do more?
Well, no. I'm just saying, if you had heard anything, it'd be great. And I
Yeah,
can confirm that the 9 hells exist, and so does heaven.
I can.
How do you know about both?
Well, there was a brief moment where I could see both of them, and
shit.
I was being
God.
weighed, and then I woke up.
That sounds really fucking rough, dude. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
There was a
Goddamn.
huge mountain, and I had to climb it naked.
I
Why?
can cast lesser restoration, but I don't think
Melrin?
that will help you.
What?
What god do you believe it? Do you worship?
Oh, I just kind of put in towards all the good ones.
Makes sense.
Maybe pick a different one. One that won't make you do that when you die.
There's hold on, I'm thinking there's one that they would typically back in the Tower Forest, there was a specific one.
Oh, the god of magic.
I'm trying to think.
Wait. Hold on. There's a god for wizards?
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a god for everybody.
That sounds terrifying. And also,
Not
there's
me.
not a god for me. Yeah.
What? Have you never heard of the god of pirates?
I
You
don't
could-
believe in gods, okay?
You've
I
met
hear
a
about
god.
him in every port town.
Billy,
Oh yeah,
there's
no, a lot
irrefutable-
of the pirates talk about Blibdul Poopla.
Yeah, we don't. He's not real. It's fine.
I don't know. I seem pretty convinced. I don't like him. No, but there was some there's the god of the moons, Loda. There's Fulgus was more of the neutral, but very elemental. A lot of mages like that one.
Okay, so once I have become in tune enough with Northeast that I can do some crazy resurrection bullshit, I'll do my best to help you. But right now, we're just gonna kind of have to hang in there.
All right,
Can
no, I appreciate it. It's not a high priority. I'm doing pretty well.
You look great.
I,
Can I tell you
honestly,
that? You look
I
great.
didn't
Oh, well,
realize you were
thanks.
still dead.
No, it's so that he takes the hood off and he's like very clear. Like there's a little flap of skin. You can see a bone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Billy,
Hellyth
Billy
just
like
didn't pay
pushes
that
the
much
flap of
attention.
skin back up.
He says, "Oh yeah, that keeps coming down. It's really food comes out of it sometimes.
Have
It's
you-
awkward."
Have you continued decaying?
No,
Okay, because I could just cast Gentle Repose on him every few days if that was the case.
Hey,
But if he's
Um,
good,
does that hurt? Are you in pain?
no. I did try. Look, I tested some things. I like poked myself with a blade, not to do any damage, of course, but just to test, and it hurt, and it made a little cut, and then the cut got better.
holy water.
I haven't tried that, but that does seem worrisome.
I'm gonna poke him with like a silver coin because silver is silver, right?
Yeah, it does. It doesn't do anything.
Like, okay, cool. Do you guys want to turn on our dragon points? See if the dragon's got any points for us?
Yeah, let's turn that
Oh
in.
yeah, I'm gonna
Have
stay
us-
up here.
Yeah.
I am also going to stay up here, and I'm going to go up onto the boat and just keep watch.
We should have a strategy meeting after we turn in our points, though, and
I
figure
agree.
out how we're gonna handle everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Billy, do you know who's after you?
Lots of people.
Yeah, usually
Like, that's-
this level of
that's a
fear
hard-
is not a generic after me situation.
Like look,
Like, did-
I don't know exactly. I forget all of the people that might be angry at me, but obviously
how
when
much
I said
drink.
my name, there's things that are ticking up my paranoia box, right? Like I saw my name on the wanted board, scratched into it. That's wrong. And then when I said my full name, all the things in the bar opened up. That's bad.
What, you mean like Billy Brews?
I just immediately like, look,
Billy, we're on our boat. You're safe. It's okay, buddy.
this is not a safe place. We need to get out to sea.
You should really tell us who specifically you're worried about, though. It feels like you're hiding information from us again.
I generally don't think he
Billy?
knows who to be afraid of here.
It's not. I'm not hiding information. I don't know.
Okay.
I
I'm
mean,
going to trust
Can I
you,
roll
Billy.
for who is going to do this? Who is pursuing me currently?
I think that there's too many people on that for you to roll that.
Roll on a D100.
I think at this point you don't know what's happening.
Poor
Yes,
Billy.
but I don't like it, and we need to leave very quickly.
But look, you've seen the word Billy inscribed on a sign, and you got up and yelled, and at that moment, a bunch of doors and windows opened.
Could be any Billy.
That's what I thought at first, but I'm starting to have second doubts.
You're gonna be okay, Billy.
Am I?
Yeah, I promise. Now I'm like really tired, and as you guys could probably tell, I've been pretty on edge all day. So I just want to turn to these points, catch a nap, make a strategy meeting, maybe in the morning. If that's all right with everybody. It's been a really long couple of days.
Yeah. I guess we can do it. We got to
Yeah,
do
I mean, I
it
guess we
soon,
could
like immediately.
compress
Though.
like a week into like a day. Oh shit! You know what I just realized? That means that Dirge has had like a week to know that we did whatever we did.
Ah, fuck.
But he
Yeah.
already had all the oil, right? We knew the oil.
Right, but I mean,
completely-
he knows that we know that he knows that.
That's true. He knows that we know that he's not telling the truth.
He what?
Well, I think
Huh?
he's going. I think that their plan succeeding will destroy the planet.
Right. I do think, genuinely, if we just destroy any singular part of his plan, like don't defend it or anything, right? Just completely destroy one of these producers that he needs, we buy ourselves a bunch of time at the very least.
All right, now I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
So you said that there's like a ship,
Sure.
and he's trying to do what now?
I don't know.
The
Activate
planet. The planet is the ship.
I think there's a
Okay.
ship inside the planet.
It's gonna be bad.
Either
for everyone who's
either
not on the
way,
ship.
if
He was sober when we learned this.
if he starts it, then that's bad for everybody on the planet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we'll all die.
All right, but we could get in the ship.
And then why?
Hey,
Well, yeah,
that's an
that's
idea.
fair.
Well, yeah, but how big is the ship?
Probably pretty big. I think we should get in the ship and destroy it.
Like, is it the whole planet big?
I will tell you from the diagram you saw, it is the whole planet big. There were parts of it on the opposite side of the planet that were like volcanoes coming up out of the ocean that were
Right, but I mean, like the inside, like it looked like there was like living room for a planet's worth of people.
it spans from one side of the planet to the other. So yeah.
Then I guess I'm slightly less concerned.
Oh, then we definitely can't destroy the ship because then we'd have to destroy the planet.
Yes,
Yeah,
like, we
destroying
can't
it seems
completely destroy the ship. Like
difficult.
it is the planet.
Right. So we just fully like make it fully inoperable forever.
Or we get everybody on it. I'm not saying that we should, I'm just saying it's an option.
We could
We
also
could start
just
telling people that the
kill
world is
Dirge.
ending, and
We could just
then
tell people to start digging. And
All
eventually
right, so we
all of this shit.
start our own doomsday cult.
I'm in.
yes,
We
I
wear
do
Or-
think
Or
I
we
think
could
you
just
wear red shoes.
Let's
We
raise
could
some
just-
money.
No, not red shoes, not red shoes. Green
green
shoes.
shoes. I agree.
why don't we just kill Dirge?
Well, yeah,
No,
but
no, no,
first-
no, no, no.
No, I mean
This is
that's-
better.
We got to build up a rivalry first.
Correct.
Why?
And I do
We
think
already
Hellyth-
have one. What do you mean build one up?
We got
I
to
think-
build like a cult rivalry.
Oh, why?
And
Why
we'll
do
beat
we
him
need a
at
cult?
All the best cults
beat him at his own
have
game,
a
yeah.
rival.
I
It's
do
like you've
think
never
that-
had a cult before.
I
Yeah,
haven't
come on.
had a cult. Why
Meow
would I want a
definitely-
cult?
We
I
could
don't
start
know,
a
you
cult,
said cults
and I
have
could be
very
the leader.
Positive, like
No, no, no,
family.
no.
I just assumed
Being
you guys were
cult.
part of a cult.
Bean cult.
Bean cult.
Bean cult.
I think
Mel,
Sounds like-
Melren's over there just
Sounds
trying to
like-
get a chant
Take
going
off
with
again.
Meow.
Meow is the face of the cult.
Bean cult.
because
Turning and
Meow
looking
is-
at everybody going, Bean cult, and nobody else is doing it. Just kind of dies out. All right. Well, look, it's an option. I'm just saying it's an option.
One day.
If I know anything about cult leaders that I want to be like, they do a shitload of amphetamines, and I'm here for that.
Oh yeah. Also, we did find a little compartment. When I was looking around for food, I found a little compartment and a little note for you from Leaf.
Oh shit! Give me it.
All right, no, let me show you. He leads you down and kind of shows you. There's a little compartment that he opens up. He says, "Yeah, I was looking for food, and couldn't find
I
it."
push him out of the way. Just start rifling through.
So I just smelled it. It's okay. Yeah, and there's just some like weed and and a little thing from Leaf that says like, "I knew you'd find this."
I'm like openly weeping. Oh my god!
Did Leaf ever actually interact with our boat?
Yeah,
No.
Leaf is mysterious. He gets.
He's
I don't know how he
mysterious.
does. I remember this is the guy that taught me Elvish when we were pretty sure Elves were.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember us having the boat before we left, so I was
I'm-
confused.
I'm pretty
We got
sure
the
that
boat
Leaf
from
is-
Swamp Gnomes.
I think the twist ending to this is Leaf is the original pilot of this ship that is this planet, and he's just been here forever. He's just really old and he gets around. Yeah, I'm gonna go find Meow and excitedly be like, "What's up, dude?"
Bean cult.
Hell yeah!
20 minutes later, Bean cult.
I think I'm seeing what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
cool,
bean
okay.
cult.
All right, so you guys are gonna talk to the dragon?
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
gonna turn in points.
Hello.
Hey. How you been?
We have a bunch of stuff to turn in, buddy.
I have been on the boat.
Not where. How?
I'm on a boat.
I manifest here.
Haven't you ever
That's nice,
considered taking a
buddy. Hey,
vacation?
So we saved a god.
What?
That's gotta be worth some points,
Oh,
right?
we're earning points.
Yes, yes.
Very good. Please tell me of your adventures.
We saved the goddess Northeast and stopped the zombie plague.
Hold on.
Those should count as two.
Waiting.
Does the adventure dragon
Waiting.
just like do this because he wants people to tell him stories and like hang out with him?
Waiting.
Pretty sure that this is a Lich's phylactery, and he.
Please stand in the circle and submit to the zone of truth. And a little, you see like a little glowing white circle appears.
Yeah, Hellyth steps in. Peter steps in.
I think I'm fine with
Shoves
Peter
Hellyth
reporting. I don't think we all need to report, right? You can just let Peter report.
So Peter,
I'm smoking
you are
up.
stepping in. Are you willingly failing the save?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, man.
So you step into the zone of truth. You, I assume, just tell all of your deeds.
Tell him how you fucked an elf.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't,
There are no points for that.
sorry. I forgot. Oath does not know.
Oh, dragon, I assure you that
So you go over everything, and he says, "Wow, this is a great amount of points. You did a great job." Tallying.
Why are you so fucking condescending about it?
Tallying. Congratulations! You have leveled up.
Oh, we leveled up again? Let's go.
Fuck
Yo.
yeah. Level 9.
No, different level up.
No, we heard it. It came out of your mouth, buddy.
You said the party leveled up, so
Please choose one of these available upgrades.
did we ever use our boon?
Yeah,
did.
we still have one
Oh, do
hanging
we?
out there.
You have a boon?
Yeah, didn't he give us a boon and then we
Because
couldn't decide
Melrin
what
wanted
to do
to
with
use it, and we told him no.
You made a cannon.
Yeah, I thought
No,
that was the
after
boon.
Oh,
After that, I thought we had one.
Yeah, because we had the cannon when we. No, because the cannon was the first weapon we got to pick a long time ago.
Right. And then we earned another one, and Melrin was like, I want to pick this one, and we were all just kind of like, fuck off,
No.
Melrin.
no, I thought his question was like, do I get, like, we told him to stay on the boat and he's like, do I get to use the boon? And we were like,
He said
no.
no. Right.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember that.
I don't, so I'll have to figure out what that was. You may choose between an arcane feature, a defensive feature, or a weapon.
Weapon. Weapon.
We already have a weapon.
Weapon.
We already have a weapon.
Okay, I vote. Sorry, it was arcane feature. What was the second option?
So
Yeah,
Defensive
our
the-
defensive weapon.
the options that I have listed here, and if you guys want to come up with something else custom, we can definitely talk about that. But the options I have going here are: you can change the look of your ship with illusion magic, as if it was affected by a seeming spell, and you can do that once per day,
How long does it last?
the whole day. It
basically
lasts.
like we get to change the exterior at will.
Individuals, like if somebody comes up and interacts with the ship, they have a chance to see through it, but you could hide the nature of your ship if you wanted to. There is a spectral wait staff that you can get, who will help man the boat and do various tasks.
We already have one of those.
What?
Melrin.
He said we
Melrin.
already have Melrin.
They might also be able to do something like add a small business or something to your boat, and
dark
man
carpenter.
it.
Just have a ghost that sells drugs.
Casino.
You could do that. You could do something like a casino. You could have like a little restaurant that opens up when you're in
Billy
port.
Brews
Like,
Cruise. We could do a casino. We could be like a floating casino.
or defensive features. We can be creative here, but you could have something like electrified floors and rails that can be activated. You could have this says a grease compartment, which would release grease, in out of the back of the boat or something.
Was that designed by Osa's dad?
Or you could equip the boat with ejector platforms, where various parts of the boat can be activated with a trigger word that would launch whoever was standing there off of the boat.
Oh shit!
I like
Is
that
that supposed to be
one.
like a party boat thing, or is this like a?
I think the best part about it is it's 100% wild card. Sniper doesn't even get to fucking know how we're going to use it, and I think that's the kind of thing we need to take. I think we need to take things that he thought was like, oh, this should be safe to give them, and then prove to him that it was not safe to give
Look,
them.
you've already
Yeah,
got
like
a
a
cannon
cannon.
that can launch you.
Do you know what my immediate thought was when he said that was an option? Like the entire team stands on the side of the boat, and then we all get launched into combat.
Yeah, for sure.
You would take damage doing that, but
Fine.
Well, no, because it's not the cannon.
you're still ejecting yourself.
Also, after we kill your little warlord and take their bitchin' ass bubble and launch ourselves in a bubble at another boat and just start fucking shit up, it's gonna be good.
Interesting plans we have here. I'm still really curious how get through an army and assassinate the general is gonna go, but
It's gonna go where a bunch of level 8 adventurers. We can't
One
fucking
we don't-
die.
sneaky goblin.
We got a sneaky
I'm level
goblin.
8, bitch. Nothing's gonna hurt
Sneaky
me.
goblin sucks at sneaking.
All you need is this one sneaky goblin.
What is it?
Yes,
It's
I
like-
think I'm the only. Oh, yeah. Like Meow and I are the only ones who are gonna really be hindered by the whole no magic thing.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like-
I still think
So-
that we
so
could
essentially,
use
boat
our
customization.
artifact to negate
Yes.
her artifact.
I was thinking we should see if we can just make the boat bigger, because eventually we are going to, we're going to be done with all this eventually, and we are going to want to be able to start making money on the cruise ship, and we clearly can't do that on this ramshackle little piece of shit. So
Hey, be nice to our boat. It served us well.
The Dark Carpenter. We should see if we could afford the Dark Carpenters and pay them to, expand it a little.
is there a
Put in
dark carpenter
more
named
drug
Exhibit
compartments.
who could pimp our ride? I want a PS2 up in this.
we put
the PS2.
TVs in the mud flaps. You could expand if you want to spend this level up on making the boat bigger. You could do that. I will say that at the level you guys are at with your headquarters here, the boat can support hirelings. So if you wanted to hire people to help the boat run better, to be able
That
to manage
sounds
the boat,
expensive.
you could do that.
Having the-
Meow over here, like, nah, that's too much.
Otherwise, we can get a spectral staff. You said.
That is an
The
option.
spectral staff would help us like run stuff, yeah.
Mhm.
And I assume we wouldn't have to pay the spectral staff.
Correct.
That's a plus.
And they can run a small business of some sort if you wanted to do that.
Bartender.
No,
Just for
casino.
No, bartender's more use.
I like bartender because it's just I'm picturing The Shining. It's just
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah, I guess I'm just worried about if we pick bartender that like then we'll lose all of the investment in Billy drinking it all. Like the
There's
moment we
just
take
an
that.
elevator that takes you to the bar, and sometimes blood comes out of it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. This is a normal thing.
I, as a player, am not super invested in what we choose here. I think it should be something we all agree on, though. I suppose.
I'm fine with either.
Meow wants a launcher, but I mean,
Cool.
yeah, with
A
that.
launcher.
Now we
I
can
like the
take some
launcher.
time. We're getting nearish the end here, so if we want to
Yeah.
discuss this and come up with something, and then announce it next time, we could do that too.
Okay.
This is to discuss later. Yeah.
Here's what we can do. We get a cannon that is on we get a miniature cannon that
We
is
put
on
a
a wire.
cannon on top
right?
of our cannon.
We put a
Yeah.
we put a cannon inside our cannon, so we can
Okay.
So
shoot
that you can
somebody
cannon
inside a
while you
cannon,
cannon.
right?
And then we
somebody
shoot
inside of a
from
cannon out of the
there.
cannon, and then they can fire at a different angle, so we can shoot around the corners and shit.
What are you, fucking Donkey Kong now?
Yo, dog, I heard you like cannons.
We get a magical barrel that we can throw really fucking far. Fire somebody out of a cannon.
Sometimes bananas come out of it.
And then, if you use the command word "banana slammer,"
Oh my
the
god.
barrel activates, and you can shoot yourself out of it at high
I
speed.
like this.
Yeah. Whenever you use it, it just
Right.
goes, "DJ, Donkey Kong.
Shout out to Grant Kirkhope. No, you can have a coconut. Instead of upgrading the boat, can I just have a gun?
I have a gun.
You
We have a lot of
also
guns, actually.
I can build Donkey Kong as a D&D character.
also the whole boat, you've noticed at this point, like the wood's gotten a little nicer. There's slightly less splinters, and you've noticed that like some of the beds and the hammocks and stuff seem to have gotten a little cushier. You have upgraded your lifestyle here, and so it has moved from a poor lifestyle up to modest. You can benefit from a modest lifestyle here. It gives you some very small bonuses and that kind of thing when staying here. And there are no associated costs with that at this time. Other than next time you go to repair the boat or something, since it is a little nicer, it might be a little more expensive. But as the boat gets more upgrades, that's just going to be the nature of things.
Oh, Can we get a crow's nest on the boat? I think that's actually pretty good because we don't have one yet, and Billy's got a cool gun. If we had a crow's nest, we could post Billy up there and have like a sniping spot.
I will say I need to practice and or find
Yeah.
someone to teach me how to actually shoot this thing.
Right, we'll get there.
That would be very helpful with assassinating this lady.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna kill this lady. It's gonna be really cool.
Now, Billy, is your weapon there? Is it magic?
Yes. And look at this. Check this out. It like shoots energy. I'm like,
And Melrin looks at it and goes, "Oh, all right."
You do realize the magic bolt is not going to go into the magic negating.
That's
force
what
field,
I was
right?
gonna ask.
Oh no, it's simple actually. I am gonna go in alone and kill the whole army, and then
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Well, problem solved.
Yeah.
gonna be-
Anyway, pints.
Fights.
I'm going to bed. Osa's going to, I guess, go smoke with Meow and ask. Osa's also going to say, like, Melran, have you tried getting high since you've died?
I have not. I would love
Want
to.
in?
Yes.
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right.
Being told.
Melrin takes one hit and it just dispels his illusion, and suddenly you are smoking with a giant undead minotaur who's just like, oh, this is great.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And he's also the
Look
cookie
great.
monster.
No, he's a marijuana monster.
I just say I feel like after a couple of minutes, Hellyth comes out and just like holds her hand out for whatever it is you guys are.
Yeah, hell
smoking.
yeah. Everybody's welcome here. We're a family. Family.
Family.
When you're high, you're family.
I do like the idea of maybe changing the name of the boat to Bean Colt.
Yeah,
Or
man.
Shut
But
Yeah.
Brews is like a pun.
Yeah, but
What
you
about
know,
Bean? What
but
about
Bean
Bean
Colt.
Colt?
Wait, hear me out.
Colon.
Hear
brought
me
to
out.
you by
Yeah,
the Billy Brews Cruise.
We change the name to Bean Colt, and then we add a coffee shop.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I already ran it. Like, tea's better. Just saying.
Coffee
All right.
shops have tea.
Now
coffee shop's
I
good.
think we have to fight, but I'm really tired.
You can't make tea beans?
I
Did we
I don't
ever
know.
ask him if he can make coffee beans?
He can. He's made them before, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
We were joking about it, but I don't know if we ever actually did.
Which could actually be worth a lot of fucking money, right?
True.
they come out and kind of we gotta roast them.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Nothing
fire's
comes
not-
free.
I don't think the expensive part of roasting coffee beans is the fire.
All right, well we could do that,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then we'll set up shop, and then we'll sell to sailors, and
And I think while we're having this discussion under the stars on the boat, Osa just falls asleep in like a deck chair. Just under the stars.
all right. So you guys take a beautiful long rest. Everyone,
Billy doesn't. Billy stays up all night.
Oh god.
Billy takes a level of exhaustion to stay up all night looking out. I will say, Billy, everybody else has gone to sleep, and you're just kind of paranoidly pacing back and forth, keeping an eye on the dock. And at one point, you're scanning over things, and you occasionally see, a late night dock worker walk by and everything. But at one point, way far out back, deep in the shadows, away from the water, on the other side of the dock, like standing just into the marina a little bit, there is a hooded figure who you do a double take, and when you look back on the second take, because they're just standing there not moving, and on the when you see them as you're scanning, and then you double take back and they're gone, and you just hear almost a whisper on the wind, Billy Brews.
Shit. I get the gun prepped.
And that's where we're going to end it for this session. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. We had that nice 2-week hiatus, but we're back. And I think we'll be back next week, I hope. Thank you so much, Billy, Brews, Cruz. You guys are tremendous. I hope we've all had fun this episode. But we will be back next time with more Expedition Aladragor. Good night, Internet.
Bye.
We started joking about